Hello and welcome to this video tutorial. We're going to show you how to use the web application Awesome Table. This tool displays data from Google Spreadsheet into various types of nice views, like cards, maps, table, or gun view. You can add filters and styles to customize the view, and you can then implement those views on your website. In our example, we will deal with the contact directory. Here are the data we want to display. The contact details are in the Google Spreadsheet in a sheet named Data. Go to Awesome Table's website at this address and sign in with your Google account. You will be able to create new Awesome Table views, browse them, and edit them. Click on New to create a new view. We are now in the Configuration panel of a view. In the Sheet Configuration panel just below, first we copy and paste the URL of the sheet so Awesome Table knows where to look for the data to display. We write the name of the data sheet in case there are multiple sheets in the spreadsheet. Here, the name of the sheet is Data. Finally, we select the range of the view to indicate to Awesome Table which columns and rows will be included in the view. Here, the view will display data from column A to J. Next, in the View panel. In the View panel, we can choose one of the different views Awesome Table has to offer. For the purpose of this tutorial, we select the table view, which is a standard view. Then, we write the number of items we want to display within the view. It might not be practical to display all the rows if there are a lot. We have to make sure the selected branch contains all the columns of the sheet that we want to display. Last, we go to the General Settings panel, and we give a name to the view to identify it and find it easily in the Views list. Then, we save and the data in the spreadsheet will be displayed just like this. We can now see a preview of the Awesome Table view. The columns and rows we selected are all there. Items are displayed 10 at a time. You can notice that the column headers have merged with the first data in the spreadsheet. In order to avoid it and properly display the content, we just have to add a second row to the table. This row can later be used for additional configuration. Then we click on Save to refresh the view. Here, we just display the data in a classic table way. But there are many columns and it's not quite user-friendly yet, so we can do more. First, we can add filters to sort and go through data more efficiently. Filters are set up directly in the spreadsheet in the second row of your sheet. Let's add one right now. In this example, we're simply going to add a category filter on the department's data. We can elect one type of department at a time or mix different types of departments. Now, if we need to, it's possible to add several filters and to combine them to narrow the research. Now, if we want to customize the view, we can apply a specific style to improve the look of our directory. To do so, we will want to use templates. They allow you to completely separate the data and the display layout, keeping the spreadsheet organized and functional. Let's begin with a simple display. In this template, the syntax is pretty simple. It's a mix of HTML and markers designating the label of the column headers we want to display. Here, we want to show the first name and the last name in green, and the last name will also appear in bold. Now, to apply this template, it's quite simple. In the Advanced Parameters, we fill the template range field with the name of the sheet containing the template and the cell containing the code. This way, we indicate to Awesome Table where to look for, using the same syntax as in classic spreadsheets. Here, the template sheet is named Basic Template, and the cell is A1. After saving the view, we can see that the display has changed and matches the code inside the template. The first names and last names appear in green and the last name is in bold too. You can also see that the template has replaced the existing columns displayed. But we can do much better than this. We'll now select a more complex template we've prepared for a more beautiful display. Let's update the advanced parameters using the name of the new template sheet. Now we save. This display is definitely more sophisticated than the previous one, but we're just using the basic template mode here to show you a glimpse of the many possibilities that Awesome Table has to offer. Share the views link and give people a read access to the spreadsheet so they can display the data. Then they will directly see the directory. That's it for now. If you're intrigued by what Awesome Table can do, don't hesitate to go check the homepage on this website to learn more about it. You will get access to the documentation, see demos of the different views available to you, download ready-to-use sheets and templates, and find more information on how to use more complex templates. If you liked this video, please vote for it and share it. Thank you for your attention.